Jimmy, I'm too nervous to talk to Pamela.
Oh, come on.
I'm not. Right.
What's your view, Pam, as an outsider, as an American looking in?
Oh, my gosh, as an American, I'm numb. I think it's great that Jeremy Corbyn did so well. It was very surprising.
Yeah.
And, you know, Theresa May, I think maybe she'd do well by maybe setting Julian Assange free.
Now, are you seeing Julian Assange now?
I saw him today.
You saw him today?
Yes.
So you've got a relationship with Julian Assange. It seems very odd now that he's been cleared of the charges.
Yes.
But he still can't leave the embassy because we've said...
Because of UK, yes.
Because the UK said you evaded justice.
Yes, it's all about just extraditing him to the US, so...
How much space does he have to live in? Like, how...
Very small space, like tiny, about as round as this thing right here.
But as much as I feel sorry for him, he does have you coming round, so...
No.
Has he got a big telly?
He's got a telly, no.
He hasn't got a telly?
No.
That's mental.
How did you two meet?
Vivienne Westwood introduced us. And
Such
so
a
then we
celebby
became...
story.
That's how we met, isn't it, Joe?
Well, he's very important.
Do you know what I think the best thing about Julian Assange would be as a boyfriend? You never have to worry about where he is.
I always know where he is.
But on the other hand, I don't feel like I could tell him a secret.
When he needs to go to the toilet, to go, oh, I need to go for a leak, and you go, oh, that's what got you in this mess?
Let's have a look and see if the aftermath of the election is up there. Yes, it's the aftermath of the election.
What is this show about? I thought it was an animal show. I'm just wondering... It's 8 out of 10 cats.
Yeah, they bring them on in the interval. They'll sit down there.
If you've worked on Britain's Got Talent, I guess you've got used to not taking the title of a show too literally.
Carrie, I don't know how to say this. Did your mum get you a vibrator for Christmas?
Funny you should ask. She got one for my grandmother and for myself. And my grandmother refused to use it because she thought it would short-circuit her pacemaker.
And what do you say when you... Oh, well,
Thank you.
Oh. You don't say the force is strong with this one.
Surely you will. All right, so we're going to get some answers now. Would you prefer your child to be academic or popular? What do you think, Maya?
I'd prefer them to be academic, because then they have more job options.
What would you want them to do? What would be the ideal job if you had a kid?
Someone that flies into space, astronaut.
Would you, and I'm going to ask after you've just said someone that flies into space, whatever that's called, astronaut, yeah. Academic, popular, what were you like at school?
I wasn't very academic. I was like the performance child that like was really into drama and dance and all those kind of things, but everything that I actually had to think really hard about, rubbish.
Fair enough, it's worked out brilliantly.
Okay, yeah.
If any of your teachers are watching, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What do you make of the Royals? Do you like them?
I've seen them in a pub.
Where do you drink?
It was Harry and William, and we're just having a pleasant drink, and you could see them, and I was like, it's the royal family.
Were they roped off in any way?
No, he was surrounded by a couple of bodyguards and a few young people having a nice time, and then I just heard, watch me do the crab! And then Prince William, on my mother's life, may God strike me down now, just bust into the crab. I swear.
Sean, Mickey, Jedward, what do you think the nation have been talking about?
OK, everyone's talking about loads of cool things.
Everyone's always talking.
There's always girls always gossiping about like stuff. So what do you think, John?
OK.
What are people talking about?
Sean.
The Beckhams had a baby, another baby.
The Beckhams, yeah, had a little...
Come on, Victoria Beckham had a baby.
Like, think about, OK, she has a baby, OK, and she looks so, like, she's so thin. And then
I know, she looked a little bit like a snake that had swallowed something.
No, I think she looks really, really well. I think Victoria Beckham, if you're watching this, which you obviously are, good job. On the airplane, on the...
Do you know how babies are made?
I don't know, I think it's about, like, there's like an eagle that...
You missed that class in school.
You missed a lot of classes.
Yeah.
Carrie, where will you be spending Christmas this year? Where will you be eating your dinner?
I think at my mother's house next door.
I mean, that sounds like a nightmare to me. You've got the family next door.
Or a reality show that we don't film. Yes.
And who will cook?
Neither one of us. Though I can cook.
Can you cook?
Isn't that...
Yeah, what
I
kind of
learned to
stuff do you
cook later on when I found out other people, you did these things yourself. It's really embarrassing. Please forgive me. I didn't raise me. Would I have done this? I did not know about that stuff till I was about 16.
So, American Christmas as opposed to British Christmas, are there any differences?
Oh, no.
So do you like the Christmas traditional?
I like sweet potatoes with marshmallows all over it.
Carrie, you're an absolute legend, but that sounds fucking disgusting.
Carrie, food-wise, do you ever get sick of, like, people just going, here, Carrie, 2 donuts, and, like, pretending to be
Never
Princess
get
Leia?
sick of that at all.
Never.
I beg people to do it. I love food hair jokes.
Good thing you asked. I mean, it was a shot in the dark, but bullseye. Who knew?
Piranha 3 Double D is a sequel, isn't it? There's a Piranha film.
Yes.
Did you see that before you did 3 Double D?
Of course he didn't.
Part of it.
Hand on heart, have you seen Piranha 3 Double D?
Well, yes, I did. Yeah, I did go to the restroom at the pivotal moment of the film, and I missed that.
Oh. Is it when all the credits come up?
Yeah. No, it has something to do with a piranha and a guy, and well, you can say most anything you want on these TV shows. So if I say Willie.
Well, steady on, David, steady on. There's kids still watching this.
You're saying the F word every 5 seconds.
Are you making a reference to Mr. Tinkle?
Mr. Tinkle getting his anatomy chopped off in 3D by a piranha while in the moment.
In the moment. I can't believe you said Willie on the show.
You're a cocksucker! You cocksucker! You come on our motherfucking show and you motherfucking use that word!
Don't you have people... I mean, do you not have the name Willie over here? Is there a Willie in the audience?
Oh, my...
Well, I think we have to pick the picture of Stephen here.
OK, so that's you playing Al Capone there in Boardwalk Empire. How did you get the part? Because there are actors in Chicago.
I know, it's a weird... To be honest with you, I'd done a film a few years ago called...
Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York, yeah, with Martin Scorsese. And he said, I'll work with you again one day. So I was like, you know, you can't say that to me and not do it. And one day I was in the house, me and the missus just having a cup of tea, and the phone went. And I was like, hello, and he went, how you doing, kid? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm okay. Well, you working? I went, no, I'm not busy at the minute. Okay, I want you to play Al Capone. I went, okay, what? He went, yeah, I'll see, you want to do it? And I was like, yeah, okay. He said, I'll see you in a few weeks. And I went, and the missus went, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And I went,
it's incredible.
I think he wants me to play Al Capone.
I mean, he's such a, you know, it's such a tough guy character. Here's your related question. Most women are more attracted to a geek than a tough guy. True or false? What do you think, Catherine?
I think we want the same thing men want. It's like a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. I want, like, a sister.
Sorry, what was that we want? A lady in the streets?
You don't even know what you want. Men.
Men want... No, I think you've just nailed exactly what I want. I'm going to write it down. A lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Yes.
I want the opposite.
Really?
I want someone that will go straight off to sleep and then be mental in the street. I want them now. How did you come up with your name?
Jedward.
You didn't come up with your name, did you?
We didn't care when they're calling us it.
The sun came
No,
up
our
with you.
friends came up with our name. News of the world came up with it.
You're not in Home Alone. Stop doing it.
No, Kate. John and Edward, and they both come together. You didn't know.
Okay, as you guys know, okay, we met Barack Obama, okay, and he was like...
You're joking.
Then shook Barack Obama's hand.
Yeah, like,
if anyone wants to touch it, you can.
Just out of his, why did you meet him?
We met the biggest world leader in the world, okay, and he was like, so what is Jedward? And we told him that it's John and Edward, and you put together, and it makes Jedward.
But why, was he lost or something? How did this happen?
Yeah.
Barack Obama opened the wrong door and get lost. What's going on there? And he switched the light on, then you two are there. How did it happen?
You told him the Jedward story and he didn't go back to America and say, from now on I am Obama.
All the biggest people in Ireland were there. Daniel Day-Lewis was there, Gabriel Byrne was there, we were there. He skipped everyone, walked straight to us, and Michelle Obama was there also.
Bono wasn't there.
Yeah, he was too
He
cool.
was on tour.
Bono was probably in your dressing room going... Can I ask a question?
Of course you can.
That's not going to change anything. You'll be surprised to find that my memory is not wiped out by that. Yours may be. But do they not hit kids in Ireland?
Theresa May does not look her best at the moment. It looks like Darth Vader took off his helmet after a rough day.
That's why she needs the extensions, Jimmy. Plus, they're imported, usually from the EU, so you can't get the good ones for that long.
European hair.
Is that all your own hair?
No, this is extensions too, so
That's
I might lose
extensions
those if Brexit happens.
Where do you get your extensions from?
A woman in Croydon.
I think you'll be all right.
But she gets them from somewhere abroad.
Oh, so it's not her hair?
No, it's not her actual hair. No.
Carrie, do you like spending time with your family at Christmas?
Yes, as long as it's in the morning. And by morning at my house, it means about noon for my mother. No, the important thing I did at Christmas was the Star Wars Christmas special, which is a punishment from God.
Was this after the first movie, but before the second? When did you film
We
this?
did it before they thought it was going to make any money. It is really embarrassing, though. It is, and I get to sing in it.
What do you sing
We
as?
celebrate our day of peace.
I heard you once spent Christmas Day with Michael Jackson.
Christmas Eve.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear the story then.
Move on. He wanted his kids to meet Princess Leia. As you would think.
When was this? Not recently.
Well, last year.
I haven't been sectioned in years. No, not that recently.
So you got a call from Michael Jackson?
Yes.
And is it him on the phone or is it someone going?
It's actually him.
And he says,
want to come round.
And did he own the Neverland Ranch at this stage?
No, but I went there.
Did you?
He had the beginning of Disneyland at his house. It says Disneyland with all flowers, and then there was a train.
oh, yeah, I've seen footage of that.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And then he had rides, and this was for his kids. And then he had a room that he danced in at night. Don't you laugh. He's a national treasure.
Just why the night? Did he have a day dancing
All by himself dancing.
What time is it? R5. I'm not dancing in there, yeah? Bloody idiot.
He was very odd.
Is he the strangest person you've met? Because you must have met
Oh,
everyone,
God,
I mean.
no. I met Nixon.
When
My
did you meet
mother's
Nixon?
fault. I said to her, I will not go. I want him impeached. She said, I will take away your credit cards. I said, I'm coming.
That sounds like a very functional relationship.
Oh, it was brilliant. I was 15 years old, and we went to the White House, and I got a picture sent to me later of Nixon and my mother, and it said, may all your dreams come true. And I wanted to write him, I dreamt you were impeached. I was such an edgy kid.
You were 15, though. This is pre-Star Wars and everything.
Pre-hair.
So why did you get invited to the White House?
Because my mother's famous.
Oh, my God, I see.
She is, yeah.
Debbie Reynolds.
What? I didn't connect because you don't have the same...
Vibrator.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr, and I don't want to impose on your day. I know you just watched a clip of me. You probably had enough of me already. But if you could like and subscribe, that would help me in some way, which I don't fully understand. I think basically if you like and subscribe, then down the line, I have a more comfortable retirement. I don't know.